Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Hydra, and this is Rust Console Edition. Are you ready for what I have in store for you today? Well, if so, then like, subscribe, and follow me. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Rusty Hydra, and this is Rust Console Edition. This episode is all about stress testing my big brain system and showing you guys exactly what it looks like when it's built into an actual base. So this base isn't my design. I didn't know what this base design I was putting this into, but I made it work. So we have all of our wind turbines up at the appropriate height, and we're producing a ton of power. So why do we use the big brain power system? Well, I'll show you. So coming into our compound, this is our communal compound area. This is where a lot of us like to meet and hang out. So what we've done here actually is I have all of these heartbeat sensors set up, and if any heartbeat sensor in this entire area picks up somebody, it's going to open up all these doors and all of these turrets are going to shoot at them. So this was not part of the big brain, but it is a fun little thing that I installed. Just to give us a little bit of peace of mind, and it has worked so far a couple of times. You'll be standing out there, somebody will think they can get you, and it's kind of funny. Anyway, so walking into the base, you're going to notice that we have all of our turbines around, or turrets around. Again, we can have up to, I think it's 53 turrets hooked up to the system. We're almost fully hooked up, but we have turrets all the way around our system. And then this is where the big brain really kicks in. So in our compound gatehouse here, we have a laser. So when we walk through the laser, the door automatically closes. And if we want to leave, we just walk up to the laser and walk out, never having to take our thumb off of the joystick. Automatic closes. And then we have a garage door instead of another sheet metal door. And that's hooked up to our lockdown system. So we have 92 doors hooked up to this lockdown system. So every single one of them will close under a bunch of different events. If we're being raided, if we manually do it, and on a timed system. You can see some memory cells here up on the wall. This is our raid detection, so if any of these get destroyed, then our battery backup system kicks in. Our auto laser lights turn off. These ones right here, they turn off, and so do all of the lights on the base. Also on the top of the base, because we are drawing in so much extra power, I also have 12 searchlights. So that way the whole compound and the whole external compound is all lit up at night so you can see, which is really nice. So again, we just walk through, we hit the laser, it automatically closes. The laser automatically opens and closes. Coming into our airlock, same thing, automatic closing doors. So when we want to leave, we just walk up, and this is going to make traveling through your base so much faster because you don't have to sit there and close the doors behind you. Another reason this is so awesome, having all of these doors hooked up to the system, is you can literally leave every single door open. If you're the guy that hates closing garage doors behind you, or you're the kind of guy that hates logging in and seeing garage doors open all the time, well, now neither of you guys have to worry anymore. Coming into our main loot core here, you can see we have all of our lights set up. These are on an auto light system, so they will turn on automatically at night for us, making things awesome. We have a panic button here, so if we hit this panic button, which I will show you guys shortly, all of the doors will close, all of our lights will turn off. We have a Tesla trap set up right here in every window and in every loot room with our trigger here. So as soon as this garage door gets blown up, all of these Tesla traps are triggered, setting everything off. We have a couple bunkers in our base. So our bunkers are housing our battery backup system. It's housing our turret system. And it's also going to house our Tesla trap setup right here. So they're all spread out. And then finally, if we go down into the core, which I believe is this way, we have our lockdown laser trigger. So again, because the doors open on the lockdown system, they'll open and then close. We don't want people to be able to spam that, so they have to have access to this laser as well. And then we have our main power system down here in our TC room. Here's our lockdown system. And then here is our main power system. So our main power system and our battery backup system are at completely opposite ends of the base. So if this gets destroyed, our turrets will continue to run because our battery backup system will take over. And if the battery backup system gets destroyed, well, this will still continue to run. So there's two different areas of the base that have to be completely destroyed in order to lock down your turrets. So again, if I wanted to leave my core, it's as simple as walking up to these doors and then leaving my base. And then I hit this door and I leave, never closing a single door behind me. And then when I want to come into my base, I just run in, open my doors, and I never ever have to worry about closing any door behind me or closing any of the garage doors behind me. Now, if we're being raided, actually let's go down here first. So if we're logging off for the night, we're the last one on and we want to close all of the doors, we can hit this timer right here. This is the timer for our lockdown system, and that's going to close every single door in the entire base. And then if we really want to be secure because we're the last one off, or if we're being raided, we can hit this panic button, which you can see here. I have a big green arrow. This is our panic button. So when you hit this panic button, this is connected to our raid detector system. So when I hit this, our battery backup system is going to engage. All of our doors are going to close. All of our laser lights or laser doors are going to turn off. And then all of our lighting system is going to turn off, making the raid incredibly hard for whoever's trying to raid this thing. And that's as simple as pushing this button. Headphone users, beware. So now, I literally just closed every single garage door in the entire base. Our laser doors are off, our battery backup system is engaged in case they decide to take out all of our wind turbines up on our roof. And yeah, everything is good to go. And then if we've survived our raid, all we do is push this button. And everything has now been re-engaged. Now, one thing to mention is because I jumped down here and I hit that laser right there, it rearmed it. But if you were to be at the end of a raid, typically what would happen is when you push this button to turn all of your systems back on, these doors will not close again. You have to hit this laser first in order to do that. But yeah, that's what it's like living in this space, you know? And then every 6 hours, too, all of our doors close. So just in general, we know that even if somebody forgets to turn off the switch or hit the switch when they're logging out, all of the doors are closed anyway. So we never ever have to worry. And all you have to do is open them once on your way out. And now going in and out of your base is ridiculously easy. All of your turrets are still powered. And you have a whole bunch of tons of excess power that you can use for running things like your farms and stuff like that. Oh, I'll also show you too. I do have a farm set up here. While we're here. So we have our farms going here. We also have our farm up here. So I have a fluid switch and pump right here that's going connected to the water barrel down there. And the reason it's upstairs is because water flows down. So I've split the water out. I'm running 2 up here, and then I can run 3 downstairs. And that's going to give enough water and be able to help for pumpkins on the lower floor and berries on the top floor. But the reason I'm showing you this is because if you look at our base location, we're not actually anywhere near water. And I don't want to have to be relying on a bunch of water catchers. So what we've actually done is I've created a little pump house. So the water from there is then running into a fluid switch and pump here, which then runs into a fluid switch and pump in our barn, and then into that TC over there. And then from that TC over there, it's going into that TC, then that TC, then that TC, all the way back here to the water. You can see my green line running my water all the way back here to my pump house. So this is the pump house. It's just a large battery, a couple of solar panels up on the top. I'm running all of my lights. My whole farm is run off of this system. So I've got all of my fluid pumps. I've got extra fluid switch and pumps in between all of my things just to be sure, and I have all the extra power. So I have all this, and all of this runs all the way back to the base. So, yeah, that's been the live demonstration of the big brain and what it can do for you inside your base. You can see right now all of my lights are on, so this whole area is all lit up all the way around the base. Yeah, it's super advanced. Again, it's big brain AI. You don't have to do anything. You literally hit one button to rearm and reactivate your system if you're being raided, and other than that, you don't have to really touch anything. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will, hopefully, if we get online, I will show you a video of all of this working during an online raid, and hopefully I can get that out to you guys. But if you did enjoy this system, I have the full breakdown and the full build of it for you guys to watch. It's about an hour long, but I do break down each individual part, why it's there and how it works, if you guys want to do that. And also, please like, subscribe. It would really help me out. I am just a small-time creator trying to get to 1,000. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.